Hey Cancer, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Happy Monday. I hope you had an amazing weekend and your week is off to a great start. Some of y'all gonna be getting some good sleep this week. I also heard the song Piece of My Love, in particular by I think it's a remake, but I could be wrong, by Guy, G-U-I. So somebody could be saying you have a piece of my love. I don't know what that means. But I was hearing that song. Let's see. All right, what is going on in your love life this week? 2 cards for your love life. 2 cards for Cancer's love life this week. What do they need to know? All right, so we have the Ball of Strength. Number 6. Okay, this looks like a Taurus for some of you. It says masculine force, flame, resolute rules, leadership, dominance, control, power, commanding presence. And number 6 is the Lover. So maybe it's a Taurus or a Gemini or somebody on the cusp that you're dealing with. You got a stubborn person showing up in your energy. I don't think this is a bad thing. I feel like this person wants to protect you, wants to take the lead, wants to take charge this week. We'll see. Because I don't feel like that's your energy. So somebody stepping up. You got achievement. Wow. I feel like you're about to get something from somebody that you've been wanting. Okay. This could be an expression, I can't talk. An expression of emotions. Somebody actually stepping up and leading. Because that's what you want, right? You want somebody that steps up and shows you how they feel about you. Yeah, we got an energy frequency shift at the bottom of the deck. So something is changing for the better for you and another person here. Nice. Okay. Every time I see this card, I think of Cardi B's baby, Blossom. That's a cute little name. Okay, let's see what's going on with your money this week. Money for Cancer. I feel like there's a positive shift for you and your person. All right, so we have prayers denied, divine wrath, and unforgiven sins. Number 4, that's the Emperor. That's a boss for some of you. You can have a supervisor or somebody in a position of authority over you in your workplace that is being denied something they're praying for. Maybe they did something to you. They're being denied wealth. Or this is you getting wealth this week. And then you have air that wanted to jump out too. Maybe it's a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini person. Okay. And here's this feather again. Taurus got a feather in one of their cards. So some of you can see feathers. That could be a sign that this wealth is coming towards you. And then you got growth. And this was at the bottom of the deck after the energy shift. So something is growing this week for you. Maybe you already planted a seed. This could be somebody trying to stop you from getting a promotion, but you're getting it anyway. Something like that. What is the Ball of Strength? The 6 of Wands. Somebody is showering you with attention this week romantically. They have you on a pedestal. You are their pride and joy. Okay. There could be a confession with me hearing you have a piece of my love. It may be somebody wants to. This could be fairly new for some of you. Excuse me. And this person could be, I don't know, showering you with a lot of attention, showing you a part of themselves, a side of themselves that they haven't shown before. Aaron Hall is a Leo, and this is a Leo card, so you could be dealing with a Leo. This is Leo Jupiter. Usually represents somebody that's famous in the spotlight, a big deal, a household name. So you could be dealing with that kind of person. You don't have to be. They could be making you the star. This card is about popularity and pretty privilege. So this could be somebody spoiling you this week. Like all of this confetti is raining down on you, like you are the winner. Okay, because this is the person that represents the winner after the 5 of Wands, which is competition. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe they had you in competition with other people. Maybe they were unsure about you. But this week, this person is seeing you as the prize. All eyes are on you. This is when you stand out in the crowd. Nobody else compares to you. Something could be happening online between you and this person. This is a social media card. Could even be somebody stepping up that you don't know that is about to say that they are interested in you. What's achievement? Oh, the 3 of Pentacles, rewards and recognition. Yeah, this could be in the workplace for some of you. This card usually represents dating someone in the workplace or being interested in someone in the workplace. So that could be what's going on here. But it could just be a come up for you. Like this person could actually be a come up. This is a team player. This is who you want in your life. A really solid partner. Somebody that pulls their own weight, you know, and they come in to help you, to assist you, to cooperate with you, to collaborate with you. But there could be a third party situation that this person is breaking free from, because threes do represent third party sometimes. So like I said, the Six of Wands might be because you have, and I hate to word it like this because we ain't competing for nobody, but you know, for the sake of argument, the Six of Wands does represent somebody who just won a competition, because the Five of Wands is people competing, and this is the victor. So there's victory and success here, and a lot of adoration and admiration and acknowledgement of you this week. And you see they're working on like a blueprint here. That's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody is like, let's lay this groundwork, create this foundation, build something solid and stable. Whomever they are, they're showing up as a leader, somebody taking charge. I like that. Yeah, the King of Wands, somebody making bold moves, big D energy. So there could be a lot of passion between you and this person. I feel like you work well together, or they're saying like, meet me halfway, because Three of Pentacles is about meeting the other person halfway. There's strength in numbers, right? So somebody here wants to make things easier. Maybe this achievement is them wanting to help you out with something. You know, I don't know what you can have going on, but if this person is privy to it, they could be wanting to help you get to that mountaintop. Because it's this teamwork, collaboration, and teamwork makes the dream work, right? So somebody's going to do something bold this week, okay? And it could be expressing how they feel, that they want a relationship. The Three of Swords. Look at the Five of Wands. That could definitely have been a third party. This is divorce, separation, third party, love triangle, outside influences. But understand, third parties do not always have to be other lovers. This Three of Pentacles could be that, you know, work has gotten in the way or something like that. That is people at work. So I don't know if work has been getting in the way and this person is now wanting to put you on a pedestal. I feel like they're stepping up into their divine masculine energy, whether they're a man or a woman. Let me get a couple more cards. Oh my God, the Ten of Cups. Wow. There's a big energy shift coming in. This is about alignment. This is about family and love and support and one big happy family. It's the American dream, the nuclear family, okay? It's your happily ever after here. Somebody feels like you are the one. Now, some of you could already be married to this person. If you are, I feel like they're shifting and acknowledging something about you. Maybe the fact that you put up with some crap from them, you know, but this is a married couple. So like I said, I mean, maybe they're ready to step up and ask you to marry them. There's something bold that this person is thinking about doing this week. Pisces, Mars energy. What card was that? Was that the High Priestess? The Two of Wands and the Sun. Somebody's planning something and it's big. And it's bringing a lot of happiness because the Sun is joy, it's bliss, it's success. And the Two of Wands is long-term planning here. So it could be an Aries person or a Leo. This is Aries Mars though. They could be deciding to leave something else behind and choose you, if that makes sense. Okay, and like I said, it doesn't have to be another romantic partner. It could be distance, it could be whatever. It could be work. You got the Ten of Swords and you got the Temperance card. Yeah, I do see somebody wanting to make peace with you. They want to move to calmer waters. This is a person who may be testing the waters with you this week if you haven't heard from them. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Gemini. We also have Aquarius, Mercury here. And this usually talks about like leaving behind some kind of drama, trauma, stress. And they could be at a distance, like I said. Maybe they want to get away with you. They want to talk about something this week. You got the Ace of Swords. Look what they want to talk about. Coming together. You've called somebody higher. The Judgment card. It could be a Scorpio. You got Cancer, Venus. You got Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini here. Yeah, I feel like this is reconciliation. Maybe after a betrayal or a heartbreak or something painful or something that ended between the two of you. This person's energy is shifting for you this week. And it looks like they're very serious about you. Let's move on to your money. Who is this person that's prayers are not being answered because they've done something sinful? And it looks like they have a lot of victims here because you see all of these hands down the bottom. They're even going around on the side as well. So this could be, like I said, somebody in a position of authority. I'm going to assume that this is not you, right? I don't see, I mean, not to say that all cancers are perfect, but I just can't imagine. I don't know. Because it says, you know, for your prayers to be denied and divine wrath means somebody had to do something really, really bad. And again, I'm not saying Cancer people can't do that, but I'm reading for you all, and I think my viewers are pretty high vibrational, so I'm going to assume this is somebody else. Let's see. I don't always do that, but I'm going to assume it today. The Nine of Wands. See, this is some kind of ongoing battle. This is PTSD. This is stress. This is also very guarded energy, but I feel like this might represent you at the hands of this person. But I feel like they have a lot of victims. It's not just you. You can have a Sagittarius moon placement. Some of you could work in an organization that may be related to the government or the military or some kind of defense agency or something like that, right? Because that's what this represents. I feel like you're the unsung hero. That's what I get from the Nine of Wands sometimes. He's all beat up, but he's still willing to fight, defend other people, protect, the territory or whatever it is, because he wants to see something all the way through. Some of you have your scars, your battle wounds and scars from this job or this whatever you're doing professionally, and it could be at the hands of this person who might be in a very tyrannical energy. So who is this person that's doing this to you? This could also be somebody about to get their lumps. The Tower. Wow. Somebody's ego is somebody's going to be humbled this week. It could be a Scorpio or an Aries person that's been causing you a lot of stress. Some of you don't have to make sure you keep your blood pressure down with the Tower here. The Tower can represent strokes, high blood pressure. So definitely don't stress yourself out this week, because somebody's going to get their karma. Yeah, somebody's going to get their karma. You just had the Nine of Pentacles and the Hangman. So something might be in limbo right now. Maybe some money you're waiting for. The Nine of Pentacles is wealth. It usually talks about financial independence, freedom, financial freedom, being on a firm foundation, standing on your own 2 feet, getting your independence. That could be you liberating yourself from this toxic situation. The Tower can be job loss. It can talk about bankruptcy. I feel like somebody's like morally bankrupt though, that you may work for. But this can be like a hostile environment as well. But somebody's about to take this hit that's been causing you stress. Okay, what else is going on with the Wealth card? The Eight of Swords. Something could be significant about Ghostbusters. Y'all, I don't know why I just heard that man when he's like, I ain't afraid of no ghost. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what that meant. They got the Emperor and the Lovers. Was some of y'all messing around with your boss? Gemini, Aries energy. Maybe a boss was trying to talk to you, flirt with you or something. The Lovers and the Emperor. The Lovers in the work capacity usually does talk about being in a work environment, maybe being attracted to someone, but it not being a good idea to, mix business with pleasure. Or somebody trying to control you, keep you stuck, block your wealth because they wanted to date you or something. What's the Eight of Swords? That normally talks about unfounded fears. The Queen of Pentacles. Now this is a boss. Capricorn energy. But she looks like she's coming in. The Seven of Cups. And the Hangman. The Eight of Wands. The next 8 days, you're getting some kind of overwhelmingly good news, okay? Yeah, you're going to have to make a decision over the next 8 days for some of you. I know that's over a week, but technically it's still pretty much a week. But the Judgment card is the summertime. Scorpio energy. And it is connected to your life purpose. Your inner calling. Going through a rebirth of some kind. This is also the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So this Eight of Wands normally talks about business travel, or it talks about good, overwhelming news. Like a lot of new opportunities coming in. This Queen of Pentacles could be a higher in authority. So if some of you maybe you feel stuck or trapped at a job, you feel like maybe you hit a ceiling with the wealth, and then the Eight of Swords is feeling stuck. So maybe you feel like your wealth is blocked, it's stuck, but it's not. I feel like something is coming in quickly. When I look at this feather, I'm just hearing like something is landing in your lap. It could be an air sign or earth sign person who's going to be instrumental in bringing whatever this change is in. But the Seven of Cups does talk about you needing to only say yes to what you really do feel like you can accomplish, accommodate. So this week I would tell you definitely don't agree to maybe tasks out and duties outside of your own responsibilities, picking up the slack for other people, because you might be tying your hands here. But I do see somebody maybe reaching out to you. The Queen of Pentacles is financial stability here. She is a wealthy woman. This is also someone very generous. And I see her as a benefactor, much like the King of Pentacles. So this looks like somebody coming into your life. I mean, you're not an earth sign. So I would assume this is somebody else, even though this still could represent you. I feel like some of you may be waiting for something. But I also feel like there's going to be a lot of different opportunities here, because the Seven of Cups is confusion and not knowing which option to choose. Multiple options, multiple choices. And this Eight of Wands is similar. It does tell you that you could be getting a lot of phone calls, text messages, emails, or whatever about opportunities, and you have to just think on your feet, problem solve, and choose what is best for you. So that might be what like overwhelms you a little bit this week. Maybe you put a lot of applications in or something, and you're just going to have to take your time and do what is best for you. I feel like take the practical approach. Choose what you feel like is going to give you the most stability. Some of you could be deciding to just like abruptly quit with the Tower here because you're tired, you're frustrated dealing with whomever this person is that may be making life hard for you, if that resonates. Oh my God, the Eight of Wands shows up again. Yeah, this is good news coming in. Fast communication, movement, rapid change, immediate action. Excitement. This tells you to strike while the iron is hot. Again, problem solve, think on your feet. And it usually talks about a snowball effect. Like once one thing goes well, everything else starts to go well. After that, it almost feels like the floodgates open up. So I like that for you. Somebody could be enrolling in something. I'm hearing the word enrollment. I'm not seeing anything here that says enrollment, but that's what I'm hearing. I don't know what that means. You got the Sun. This is good news, y'all. This is also success. This is nice. So you got a positive outcome showing up here because the Sun is the happiest, most positive card in the tarot deck. Leo energy and Sagittarius Mercury. Again, the next 8 days is showing up. Something that's going to make you extremely happy related to money, security, stability. Look at this. The Five of Wands and the Emperor. Some of you do not get along with a supervisor. It could be an Aries, a fire sign. It could be a strong fire sign or a Scorpio. And then you, yeah, that's what I feel. And then you have Leo energy here with the Five of Wands. Leo, Saturn. This is a hostile environment. It's conflict. It's also competition. Some of you could work in an environment where you have to compete with other people. This can usually talk about sports, or I always say sales. And you just think of an environment where you have to compete. You know, your numbers matter. They weigh it against other people's numbers or whatever. And this is the supervisor here. Remember, I split the deck on the Emperor and the Lovers. So I don't know if you're having a conflict. Maybe it's a lover's quarrel. Maybe some of you did mess with your supervisor. I don't know. But that's what I'm seeing. Or maybe just somebody that works at your job. It may not be a supervisor. The Hermit card and the Queen of Swords. And the Lovers is here again with the Six of Swords. There may be an opportunity for you, but maybe you have to travel for training or maybe relocate. Because the Eight of Wands is, you know, travel for work. You could also be finding love at a distance because the Lovers and the Six of Swords, or you could already be in a long distance relationships. The Eight of Wands, let's talk about possibly falling in love with someone while you're on a trip, while you're on a vacation or something. Some of you are waiting for communication and you will get it this week. Whatever that means for you, I don't know. That's what I have for you all. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. There's some kind of growth showing up here though. I will see you all the next time. I definitely feel like your love life is looking good this week. Somebody's changing for the better. I feel like they've been working through this for the last couple of weeks, maybe like 4 weeks or so. Something's been changing in this person. So maybe go back 4 weeks ago. Ask yourself what happened between you and your partner. Because something changed like over the last 4 weeks between you and them. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. Peace.